So Lord of the Rings is one of the most popular LEGO themes of all time. The demand for Lord of the Rings to return is ridiculously high right now, and thankfully it's returning next year in 2023. However, we're going to look back at some of the old Lord of the Rings sets released between, I want to say 2012 and 2014 was roughly when LEGO Lord of the Rings was last in production. And we're going to take a look at the most expensive LEGO Lord of the Rings sets on the aftermarket today, because the prices of some of these sets have just gone sky high. So we're going to look at the top 5 most expensive sets, taking into account sale prices on both eBay and Bricklink. So let's get into it. Okay, so for number 5 we have the Battle at the Black Gates. Now this is a really interesting set because it is based on a deleted scene. So this scene where the mouth of Sauron walks out of the gates of Mordor and confronts Gandalf and Aragorn and stuff like that. That scene is only available in the extended edition of Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. It's not actually a scene in the final cut of Lord of the Rings. It is an extended edition only scene. So it's quite funny that we get a set based on that scene, but the minifigures in the set are of course the Mouth of Sauron, which is a very expensive minifigure. We get Gandalf the White, we get obviously Aragorn. We also get a couple of orcs. It's a really cool set, and the aftermarket price is $250, which is absolutely crazy considering the set only retailed for $60. So it's inflated about 5 times its original retail price. 5 times. Okay, so number 4, we have one of my favourite LEGO Lord of the Rings sets ever made. That is the Mines of Moria. This set retailed for $80, which is really good value, to be honest, regarding what you get. You get a cave troll, you get minifigures like Gimli, Legolas, Boromir. Funnily enough, you basically get the rest of the Fellowship of the Ring, which wasn't really present in the Black Gate. So you get both of those sets together. You've pretty much got a full-on Fellowship of the Ring, apart from obviously Frodo and Sam and stuff like that. But I think the set is really, really cool. So $80 retail price, it now goes for $275 on the aftermarket, which isn't terrible, I want to say. If I was going to get one of the older LEGO Lord of the Rings sets, it might be this one, if I can stomach that price tag, which I can't do just yet. And you may get this set remade in the future for future LEGO Lord of the Rings sets, so I'm definitely going to hold out for that. But it is a very, very cool set. So before we get into number 3, make sure to subscribe to see some more LEGO Lord of the Rings content. Okay, so for number 3 we have the Pirate Ship Ambush. Now this set is very peculiar, and I remember it being very peculiar on release as well. Now this set is based on Return of the King, where Aragorn goes in and summons the dead soldiers to come and fight the war with them in order to win the war and in return free them from this sort of limbo state. We actually get 2 of those minifigures in this set. We get we get 2 dead soldiers, or soldiers of the dead, however you want to word them, and we also get a King of the Dead as well. And these minifigures are absolutely fantastic. They're some of my favourite LEGO Lord of the Rings minifigures. Along with those minifigures, we also get minifigures of Aragorn, we get Legolas, Gimli, we get a Pirate of Umbar and a couple of orcs. And this was a $100 set, and now retails, well not retails, but goes for $300 on eBay, which is pretty ridiculous. Now obviously all these prices are sealed prices. If you want to get it used, you can probably get it for a bit less, maybe the $100 to $200 range, but sealed, brand new in box, you're looking at least $300 for this set. For number 2, we are getting into some very stupid money now. We have the Battle of Helm's Deep, which retailed for $130 back in the day, and this set now goes for $480. $480. That was actually the cheapest I found on eBay and Bricklink, was $480. It's somewhere in America. That's absolutely crazy. $480 for this set, new and sealed. Unbelievable. I think we got about 8 minifigures in this set, including my favourite King Theoden. The actual detail on this minifigure and the armour is just absolutely crazy. It's crazy because you've got to think this set is nearly 10 years old, or might even be 10 years old. It's either 9 or 10 years old. And we're getting minifigures like this. Look how detailed this minifigure is. I mean, minifigures today in 2022 aren't as detailed as this. It's just unbelievable. We also get minifigures like Aragorn in the set, Gimli, We get a lot of Uruk-hai army members and stuff like that, but this set is just great. I also love the little expansion that we can buy for $20 to $30, I believe it was, to actually expand the Battle of Helm's Deep to make it even bigger. I hope they do something similar to that when they bring back LEGO Lord of the Rings in 2023, if they do give us a Battle of Helm's Deep, which I hope they do because it's probably the most iconic scene in all of Lord of the Rings. But this set is absolutely crazy, but not as crazy as number 1. Okay, so for number 1 we have the giant Tower of Orthanc. Now it's no surprise this set is the most expensive of all of them because it retailed for by far the most out of all of them. This retailed for $200, which is a lot of money, but not as much as how much it's worth now on eBay, which is $525, was the cheapest I found on eBay, new and sealed. That's absolutely crazy, $525 for this set. Oof, that's really mental. I do hope they make this set again, just because I really want it, but obviously can't afford the aftermarket value the old one has, so I hope they do actually remake it for another $200 so I can buy it for a more reasonable price at retail with updated minifigures and stuff like that. The minifigures you do get in this set is obviously you get Saruman, you get Gandalf, you get an eagle, which is really cool, you get Grima Wormtongue, which is a very expensive minifigure. I believe that minifigure alone is $100+ because he was exclusive to this set, of course. We also get Treebird, which I know it's not a minifigure, but okay, we get Treebird. This was just a pretty awesome set, and maybe they make an equivalent of this set in Barad-dûr so you can have 2 of them side by side. I think that would be really cool. But that about wraps up this list of the most expensive LEGO Lord of the Rings sets as of today, which is October-November time 2022. Let me know if you'd like me to do a similar video where I discuss the top 10 most expensive LEGO Lord of the Rings minifigures. I'll see you guys later for another LEGO Lord of the Rings video. Make sure to subscribe as well. I'll see you there.